Good morning, my friends. Today is gonna be a great day. I can already feel it. Look at these freaking cats. How spoiled. Today we should be able to get to the bottom of quite a few little issues on the Evo 8 project. Oops. But to start, I get to run some errands in the Type R. How fun. So yesterday we started working on some of the codes and errors, I guess trouble codes you could say, that this car is throwing. And we have the engine sorted and ABS sorted, but the airbag we have yet to sort. And that is the goal for this morning. Get the airbag system completely error-free. It's a little confusing. And the reason I say it's confusing is because, check this out. If we pull out the big boy auto scanner, if we go into the SRS airbag system and read the trouble codes, you guys will see that never mind. Today it decides to throw a code. Last night we put a new clock spring in it. SRS light was on the dash, but it was throwing no codes. Now it is. That gives us something to work off of. All right, this is great. So code 43, SRS warning lamp drive circuit. It's throwing a code for the light itself. The code is for if the SRS light does not eliminate or it doesn't switch off. That's what the code's for. Probable cause, malfunction of wiring harness or connector, blown bulb, we know that's not the case. Malfunction of ECU for the airbag system, or malfunction of the instrument cluster itself. Let's do some diag. The first thing we need to do is get access to the airbag ECU, which is underneath that. I'm hoping it's just a bent pin in a connector or a ground wire I forgot to put on. That'd be nice. That guy there is the ECU for the SRS system. Just going through right now, making sure we have no bent pins, no obvious disconnected grounds. Everything appears good. So it could be a harness issue or the ECU issue. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the 9 ECU real quick, plug it in here. It's only about 5 minutes to remove. And if that doesn't fix it, it has to be most likely a wiring issue. 9 ECU is chillin'. Come on, baby. So we currently have the cluster in out of the 9, as you can see. Now watch this. Light eliminates like it should. Goes off. What that tells me, and everything else is the same. So what that's telling us is something with the cluster itself is faulty. Now, it could very well be the LED bulb that we put into the 8 cluster. So I'm gonna pull an OEM bulb out of the 9 cluster, put it in the 8 cluster, see what that does for us. If that ain't the case, when I did the boost gauge install, which is in that corner right there, when I had to cut the circuit board, I messed something up. So here we have both clusters. I'm gonna go ahead and pull the bulb, the airbag bulb itself, just to confirm that it's a proper bulb, you know what I'm saying? Pull that bulb itself and swap them, which will be this bulb right here. I'm gonna be amazed if this is the problem. Okay, here we go. I don't need to fire up the car. Just eliminate the bulb and goes off. It was the bulb the whole time. Wow. Let's see if it throws any codes. I'm not even gonna erase codes. I'm just gonna hit read codes. Before it had code 43, and now no codes. It was the frickin' bulb the whole time. That is absurd. Well, boys, I'm glad the airbag issue is resolved. Now I have an Evo 9 and an Evo 8 to completely put back together. I do need to find a bulb for the 9 cluster now. And if you guys ever do a LED conversion in your Evo 8 cluster, do not do the airbag, the SRS bulb. Otherwise, you'll be chasing your tail for hours, like I just did. I did it for you, so you don't have to do it. With the airbag issue fixed, I'm gonna move on to completing the entire trunk. I have everything here. I should have everything here to get it fully completed. The left side trunk carpet, I could not find. If anyone has one for sale, let me know. This is the one out of the blue 9, but I need to get this car complete. You know what I'm saying? Just from a mental aspect. All of the trunk lining is complete. That is OEM from this car. That is from this car. That being out of the 9. Now we need the trunk wood. I have brand new OEM carpet, but as far as the wood goes, I have this sheet out of the 9. I'm going to be using this to build a template out of a little bit thicker, a little bit more sturdy of wood. And the reason for it is because, of course, we don't have the spare tire for the wood to rest on. And this is just a little bit too flimsy. I feel like it's gonna start sagging down. I picked up some of this 5 mil thick wood. The OEM is more, I don't even know what you'd call it. Not really wood though. It's kind of bummy. I'm gonna go a little bit wider than the OEM. Hopefully just to add a little bit of stability to our project. Okay, should be all marked up. Ready to be cut out. How exciting. My piece of wood is all cut out. Got the edges filed down so it's nice and smooth. Let's see how she fits. Like I said earlier, it is a little bit oversized, just so it has more surface area on the flat sections. Oh yeah, that is a perfect fit. Now factory, there's a little piece of carpet around the outer edge, which I do not have, but I can add later. I think that carpet's probably there just so the wood isn't rattling around. And now the holy grail, a brand new OEM trunk carpet, trunk mat. Oof, look at this freaking trunk, man. Mint. I was tempted to just buy some carpet, cut it out myself. I knew the color was gonna be off and it probably wouldn't fit like this. That is insane how nice that looks. Well, boys, the trunk is finally complete. I like that. Carbon there, that's the only aftermarket thing we did. Just a nice piece of carbon there. All OEM, everything else. With, of course, just like the Type R, battery hidden underneath the carpet. I need to go ahead and knock out a quick string alignment on this car. It does not drive very nice. Of course, it's never once, I haven't even attempted to try to align it since I built the car, and the toe is way off. So let's get that sorted. Jack stand on each 4 corners. Grab some string and connect all of the jack stands. Front passenger is towed way in. Rear passenger towed in. Driver rear towed out a touch. Driver front towed in quite a bit. Now remember, as you are adjusting the tie rods for the toe up front, you need to continually hop back in the car and make sure the steering wheel is still straight. Okay, zeroed out, ready to party. Hello friends. I think the rest of the night, I am just gonna go stack some miles on this thing. Every time I unplug the battery, It of course resets the trip, but I think we're probably at, I don't know, 150, 200 miles maybe. I could be off, but let's go for a cruise. As of right now, there's no lights on the dash. The ABS light, according to last night, was still throwing a code. But as of today, it's gone. Hey, what are you doing? I was going on a cruise.
What the heck?
You want to come? Sure. Hop in. Bobby just showed up to the shop. We're gonna go cruise together. Frick, it's gonna ruin my cool camera angle I just spent 10 minutes setting up. What are you doing here?
I was coming to say hi.
You never come say hi. Don't fart. There. You ruined my camera angle. I had a cool camera angle.
I saw it back there.
Do you know how to slide your seat up? Or is that good?
Honey, people can't even see me.
Don't worry, my new seats I'm gonna order don't have the twisties, I don't think.
I forgot Evos are like this.
I gotta use my camera properly. Do you even want a mic? Might as well mic you up, son.
Why not, dude?
Who's this U-Haul behind me? What do you think?
Why do all Evos smell like Tootsie Rolls?
This car is brand new. It smells like a brand new baby's bum.
There's like still a tint of Tootsie Roll.
Tootsie Roll?
Yeah, that's what they all Evo 8s and 9s smell like.
Honey, I'm sorry, but this thing smells like a piece of mint.
It smells like carbon fiber.
What do you think? I've been
so nice.
working on this hunk of crap for what? 6 months? 7 months? 8 months?
So nice, Haas.
You need to leather condition the rear seats for me.
I can do that. I can do that.
You like my mirror?
Tell me how you did that.
Putting it in, I cracked it.
Oh yeah. You're just too strong.
I was probably in a scurry that day.
You're in a hurry and you don't know why.
So you were coming by just to say hi and I almost left?
Yeah. I caught you just in the brink of time. Do you like this all open like that down there?
I do.
Okay.
You know, if you do the 6-speed, the MR console, you can run the shifter with a boot. I debated doing that, but then I'd have to get the carbon redone, which...
No, I like it like that.
I do like it like that.
Makes it look neat.
Very neat. Where should we head?
Anywhere, I don't even care.
Oh, I almost did a burnout.
I know.
I'm used to driving the Type R.
It feels like very secure for some reason. Usually Evos don't feel like that.
It's because it's brand new. Every bushing, bolt, clip, fastener, new.
I can't believe you're gonna go on a cruise without me. I didn't even get an invite or nothing.
Bobby.
Why do you have blood coming out of your ear?
Like the sunroof being down?
Yes.
Or open?
I really like the sunroof. I can't wait to take this from you.
Oh, check. There's my ABS light.
Check engine light as well.
Rear O2 sensor. Not being ran.
Is that okay?
That I'm not running a rear O2?
Yeah.
Well, see, when I put an Elite 2500 in here, then... But yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
No one runs rear O2s.
I like these carbon boards.
Yes.
That's nice. Do they not make a carbon thing?
I have enough carbon in here.
Oh.
There's carbon everywhere.
True.
I do need to get those stains out. I accidentally put them in there.
One thing I wish we would have done this car is did the felt like we did that one time. Really?
I didn't like it.
I loved it.
I didn't like it.
Well, I loved it.
That's crazy. You should build the Evo.
Us. We are soon.
You want to do the felt BS on your head?
No. Oh, she wants to just eat the roads.
It's weird building like building this and the Type R at the same time because they're like polar opposites.
Yeah.
This is just solid and like brand new, kind of race car-y, and then the Type R is just like a bat out of hell.
Yeah, it really is. It's just a mean eating machine.
Like that car makes like 300 more wheel than this car ever will, and it's just absurd.
Just absurd.
It's so solid.
Yeah, it really does feel solid.
I remember the blue Evo, the blue 8 that I wrapped.
Yeah.
It was like a nice car, but it was like a hunk of shit compared to this.
Yeah.
It was nice.
I didn't know an Evo could be this nice, honestly.
I don't like these seats. They're too slippery. I like them. I like how they look, but...
Yeah, I like how they look.
It's going to get a set of something else's.
Are these not stock?
They're SSL seats.
What?
SSL.
What does that mean?
I don't know. I forget.
Well, like, what does that come off of?
Evo 8.
Oh.
SSL.
Oh, okay. It's just a different model.
And the door panels are SSL.
I like this a lot.
Don't mind a few little things. Like, these are getting replaced. Those are getting replaced.
I saw this when I got in.
Yeah. I try to get him in there for now.
Minor details.
Yeah. A lot of that stuff I have to order from Japan. So.
What can you say?
The tires are hitting my quarter panels. I don't like it.
Oh, that's what that is?
Yeah. Uh-oh. I think is my fuel pump really acting up again? Hopefully not. Should be good. Yeah, I don't want to roll the fenders though.
Because it's ghetto?
Not ghetto, but I'm sure I'm gonna crack the paint.
You won't.
I should have done it.
You've rolled so many fenders before?
I should have done it.
Do we always die just rolling?
It's got a sticky fuel pump relay on it as of yesterday.
Okay.
So it'll either get stuck on or stuck closed or open.
Huh, interesting.
What's that Jimmy looking at? What were we saying though?
What was I saying? Oh yeah, you've rolled so many in your life.
Yeah, I know.
Without cracking the paint?
Paint always cracks.
Not always. Not unless you get it hot enough.
I might have to do a narrower set of wheels or less offset.
Hate narrow wheels.
More offset.
It should go as narrow as the wheels in my Type R.
Yeah, it's that fuel pump relay. Come on. Close on me. There you go. I should probably just replace it. It's gonna leave me stranded one of these days.
Yeah, I'm not driving this car. Not with me doing that. Get me higher than...
Overall thoughts?
I feel very impressed. This is like, do I dare say, luxury in the inside? It is. It's like very nice. The nicest I've ever seen in my life.
For any car in the world or just the Evo?
The Evo.
No.
I mean, it's like a brand new car.
Thanks, Haas.
Yep.
This is why the other day it wouldn't start. Alright. I'm gonna head back to the shop before we get stranded.
Yeah. Fun little cruise though.
I'll shake the relay off the 9.
I'm not liking the dry blood out of your ear.
Why?
It's really ugly.
stranded. It's acting like it's out of fuel, but it's not. Well, it is. Technically, the motor's out of fuel.
Uh-oh. But it's still getting fuel.
So Evo's, the fuel pump's only on when you're cranking. But
Oh, okay.
sometimes this fuel pump will be on just with one click of the ignition. Like, it's just all over the place. It's gotta be at the relay. Huh.
We gotta just switch out that relay. You better do it before you get stranded.
I'll do it right now.
How long does it take?
A minute.
Oh.
Also, something weird is going on with the brakes. Weird feedback in the pedal. Haven't felt that before. I have a feeling I might know what that is.
I'm usually the brake expert. Great. Now we're gonna get stranded in the roundabout. Come on, Bertha. Let's get home. What's its name?
We haven't named it yet.
Lightning?
Lightning McQueen.
Ooh.
According to Josh, it's Big Bird.
Big Bird? Okay, that's fine.
No.
Oh. I mean,
Let's replace that relay and go test.
okay.
This is my life every day, if you didn't know.
I do know.
Solid drive. See? Like right now. You hear the fuel pump? It should not be on at all. That's one click. I'm gonna do a test. Let's unplug the relay. But then sometimes it won't come on at all. What's the problem?
Honey, you know,
Is it the fuse? Could it be the fuse?
it's a possibility.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Okay, so after what, probably an hour of,
Yep.
of diagnosing, Bobby figured out the problem.
I'm so smart.
For some reason, Nick's looking into it right now, but for some reason they had,
Nick's a G, I feel like.
Nick is a G. For some reason they had a wire jumped going to the E-Tax, and anytime I would wiggle that wire, the fuel pump would come on and turn off and come on. It was just all tweaked out. But now, with it back to OEM,
She's gonna run mint.
why would somebody do that? Nick is trying to figure out why someone would do that.
Does the heat work in here?
Absolutely.
Well, I didn't know.
You like the JDM headlights? How the angle, the cutoff is that way?
I
It's
don't.
like your STI.
I do not like that.
I have yellow fogs in here.
It's for right-hand drive.
You want the sunroof closed?
Yeah.
What?
Honey, it is so cold. What you talking about, Willie?
I think it works. So now Bobby and I are gonna go around the block and see how she runs now. Hopefully it doesn't die on us.
Is this the first time you've turned on the heat in here?
Yes.
Can't
Oh.
believe this was the old crappy car sitting there for years.
I hope the heat's on. Yeah, it is. I have to take the whole freaking dash out to fix this stupid thing.
Don't you have to do that on all of them?
Oops, I got a floppy thing right here, don't mind it. No, just this one. Oh, she runs
Why
well.
is your door open?
We'll be back in a minute.
I wanted you to take me to Froyo.
We're not going to Froyo. We're going to the gym. Ah,
Beautiful sunset.
gorgeous sunset.
Glorious.
Do you like the LEDs in the dash? Like
I do.
Oh yeah, OEM updated.
Yep. It's like a newer model, but not.
Correct. I did the CarPlay radio. If you didn't notice.
I see.
Oh, should we test out my new LED high beams?
If you turn the corner.
Well, that issue's fixed. So
That's a win.
that's a peculiar win.
No, don't flash the sky either. Does it always sound like that? Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yes.
Okay. It's peculiar.
Here's
Peculiar is another word for interesting.
Oh, excellent high beams. They need to be aimed.
Very bright, but yes, needs to be aimed.
They're kind of on the ground. So many issues I fixed with the car today.
Good job, Hots.
It's an ABS issue. It's ABS feedback to the pedal. Why? I can hear it.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Is it pump shot or is it that rate sensor throwing things off? because now the ABS light's
Off.
Another peculiar issue we're gonna have to diagnose. Come on, act up. ABS is acting up. Why?
Oh, honey, I couldn't tell you, and it might be a little late to understand why tonight.
I need to figure it out.
What?
See, that time was fine. Didn't act up.
That would.
Hard to diag issues with no codes.
That would be nice.
But at least the fuel pump's fixed.
Mm-hmm.
That was a really weird problem. Let me show you guys. Oh, those lights do not work. I need LED ones.
I thought everything worked in here.
Honey, no. They were jumping the wire with this cotter pin. Oh, there. I don't know why. Do you think Nick figured it out?
Mm-hmm.
Did you have fun?
Not gonna like what I'm about to say.
Oh no, what?
Why somebody would jump that makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. Like, I'm even more confused now. And the fact that you didn't have your blinkers and stuff on all the time alone is just crazy to me. So that wire that they jumped is number 8. And number 8 on this is for the combination heater, right front combination light assembly, and for the rear tail lights. So why the hell would somebody jump that? I quite literally could not freaking tell you. Like, it makes no sense to me whatsoever.
They were just having fun doing random things, I guess.
But how the hell did you not have all of those lights on, like, at all times?
I don't
Unless
know.
they were and you never realized.
No, they weren't. So
Did your cluster turn on? Did your cluster turn on with one click on the ignition?
I don't remember. I don't think so. I feel like I would have noticed that.
Very interesting.
I bet
I don't know.
it very well could have something to do with when the old ECU in here when it wasn't. Maybe they're trying to do some weird janky stuff then. You know.
Power up the cluster because they thought it was part of the immobilizer or something.
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, that makes no sense to me whatsoever.
Makes no sense to me either, but everything, we just go on the block and everything's fine. The ABS is giving me weird feedback, but that's another issue for another day. Like the
ABS, like, is it turning on or flashing?
So there's only one code left in the ABS. It's for the front right wheel speed sensor. There's like 80 problems I fixed today, so I'm sitting all right. I guess you.
Yeah, I saw that.
Technically, you fixed them.
I haven't fixed jack shit.
I mean, you tell me how to fix them.
Not really. I didn't know that jumper was there. You saw it, not me. That's all you.
That is what you call a good, successful day of diagnosing and repairing issues. Airbag light completely sorted. Down from 8 codes to 1 code on the ABS system. Check engine light sorted. Weird fuel pump issue sorted. Cars aligned. What a good day. Good night.